we do this because... Don't even go further than that. Okay, rock in weapons and human into engines. Alright, so this is the setup I'm going to start with. Slugs are technically the best pilot in the game, not for any skill aspect, but the fact that they cannot be mind controlled. Of all the crew members on any given ship, the pilot is the one you least want to be mind controlled, because your evasion drops down to 0 when that happens. Since the doors are so close to engines, I'm just going to start the human here, and every jump move him back into engines. So he'll get in position faster than the rock does. So we won't have any problems evading shots. It's just a little bit more management we'll have to do. And we got the rock here, being a rock. The ship actually has pretty good venting. I mean, we have almost every room is only 2 rooms away from an outside door. In the given sector, Sector 1 here, what are we trying to do? Sort of up in the air. I haven't actually really come up with a definitive policy on this vessel. The main hope is to gather about 125 scrap and buy shields in a store, if it actually has them. And that's about the plan. Okay, we have to avoid environmental hazards like the plague. Again, we have long-range scanners to do that. Most of them are really bad if you don't have shields. Solar flares deal more damage if you don't have shields. Asteroids are constantly pelting your ship. Again, we don't have an actual shield. So those could all quickly end a run on this ship. So that's a dead jump, that's a dead jump. Guess we could potentially go there. There's another dead jump. Well, this sector layout's pretty awful. Okay, so we guess we can go 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so we can futz around here a little bit before getting up to the exit. So not an amazing Sector 1. CWP24, thank you for the auto host. Ah, deep sigh. Let's begin. Alright, let's see. As you jump into a system, a pirate advances on your position. They are fusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. Alright, so it looks like they have a basic and a charge laser. That's not too bad. Rock and NG crew, as well as a clone bay. So we power off the oxygen. Get our shields online and move the human to engines to increase our evasion. Okay, so 2 basic lasers, not the worst. Okay, that didn't hit anything vital. Mini beam for 3 damage. Alright, they offer you some cargo if you let them live. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. We are in a desperate need for scrap, so we will not accept that surrender. Alright, we got the weapons offline. We can go ahead and bring back our oxygen. Now this will keep adding shield bubbles until we get to 5, just like a Zoltan shield. But also like a Zoltan shield, it takes double damage from ions. Alright, without a pilot, their evasion should be pretty bad. Okay, good first fight. Only 1 damage. 16 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone part. So you jump into an unremarkable system, no life signs detected within scanner range. There is a store. We can buy pretty much nothing at that store. Alright, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL. Okay, let's go ahead and explore the asteroid field. And we get nothing. Okay, so 2 jumps of nothing. Exciting. Wow! Okay, you find an abandoned mining station in a nearby moon. A quick scan reveals no life forms. However, you discover a usable drone schematic. 9 scrap and a defense drone Mark 1. That's amazing. That is incredibly lucky. That's not like we win the run or anything, but the fact that that's, even if we could potentially sell that for 25 scrap plus 9, so we just got 34 scrap from this jump, which is amazing for a Sector 1. But we could potentially have a use for this. As well. Oh, no, I keep forgetting to move you to doors. So we're doing the doors thing because it'll help with borders. And normally engines is, of course, prioritized second to piloting most times. It's a short movement. Should be able to make it to the engines before we even get shot upon, while giving us the benefit of level 2 doors. Okay, you detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Okay, we are going to intervene and defend that outpost. They have cloaking. Alright, let's go ahead and put the shield up. Move back into engines here. Alright. Scary weapon system. If this is Alito, that's not bad, 1 damage, but the heavy laser is pretty terrifying. Hopefully the cloak is actually long, so we have enough time for our bubble to prevent the heavy laser from hitting us. Okay, great dodge. Alright, that's not going to hit anything vital. Target the weapons with our 2 shots. Okay. We'll actually cut from the piloting and hope that it takes piloting offline to decrease its evasion for our shot hits to hopefully help ensure that it does strike. Alright, and we got the weapon system down. And this should kill it off. Okay, 1 missile, 1 drone, 8 scrap. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed nonstop by these scouts. Take this on the house. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 16 scrap. Okay, so we're up to 49 scrap. So I'm questioning myself whether it's worth getting a buffer point in shields, because this going down is so incredibly bad. Unlike shields, once you get them online, the protective bubble comes up relatively quickly. This is much slower to come online. Alright, well I don't even see a ship here, so let's just push forward. Your sensors are picking up distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Okay, chance of double reward. Let's aid if we can. Okay, this is potentially worst case scenario. Alright, defense drone. So we have a heavy and a beam. the beam will hit our shield once and destroy it, and then strike our ship, so it's always going to deal 1 damage to us. And this is a 2 damage weapon here. And their weapons are powered just like ours, so they will shoot almost at the same time we do. Okay, so we got our shot in, super good. We can do 4 damage with a mini beam here. Alright, and the weapons are offline. We can go to repairs. Let's go ahead and sneak this shot in. Okay, relatively painless fight. Could have been much, much worse. 12 scrap, contact the Federation ship. Thanks for saving us. The ship is transporting Federation civilians on the run from the rebellion, and we don't have equipment to fight for ourselves. I don't have much to offer, but I can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Perhaps they can assist you more. Quest marker added to the map. Five, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see. We have 1 jump. A second jump is about here. Third. Maybe 4, 5 is pretty much not going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, arrive at the beacon. Immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us, we were being attacked by pirates. Okay, again, we can aid the civilian ship. And that's just straight up terrifying. So we have an ion blast and a flak. So the flak is going to absolutely wreck us. The only benefit is our mini beam should be able to do 4 damage. Alright, let's just... guess it's a little bit short then. Okay, got the flak offline. That's good for us. Let's see what it hits. Okay, nothing vital. We've been really fortunate so far this run. Okay, the pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. 12 scrap, 2 fuel, 1 drone. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the mains of the ship. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 7 scrap. Alright, so we have 80 scrap. The defense drone sells for 25 scrap. We can even sell the shield overcharger for 30 scrap. So I'm going to go and buy the buffer point in drones. There's also an incredibly unlikely scenario where we might actually want the anti-drone and shield drone up at the same time. 1, 2, okay, 3 more jumps. Scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone's under attack by space pirates. Are we just going to get double rewards the entire sector? Because I would be okay with that. Let's aid the civilian ship. Okay, they have mind control, a beam, and an ion weapon. Alright, I keep forgetting to actually move him from doors and back in case we're dealing with borders. Alright, so their slug isn't going to get mind control. Is it weapons or engines? Weapons. Okay, the Rocky's at 150 health, so that means it's only a level 1 mind control. But this is going to decrease our weapons being able to fire by 10%. Considering we only had 20% dodge, that was pretty amazing. Alright, target the weapons with our charged laser. Okay, we got our hidden. So shield, lasers, and go ahead and mind control. Alright, 1 damage, can absolutely live with that. I might have been able to sneak in a shot if I was paying attention. No, let's make sure their weapons stay offline. Same thing as before. Right in the piloting. That's okay. We will return the favor. Okay, 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 12 scrap. Contact the civilian ship. 5 hull repaired. Okay. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate the storage vessel for military goods. Okay, so the plan for the Stealth C, it seems, is to simply get every single jump be a double reward. Okay, now we see that they do have drones. So we're going to put our automated drone up. I actually don't think we can worry about putting the shield drone. That's not good. Okay, instant fire. Good is now a gross understatement for the situation we are in. Please shoot it. Thank you. It's like it's your job. Okay, hopefully we will hit the weapons. Well, obviously that was a really bad miss. Everything's gonna hit us anyways. As soon as we get 1 power up, I have to move him back in case we have to actually jump from this fight. Please put the beam on. Okay. We're okay. Okay, he's at 33 health. We can take 2 shots before dying. Please shoot it. Please shoot it. Okay, we have a fire somewhere on the ship now. There it is. Okay, I don't have doors. And they have buffer point and shields. Alright, our weapons are on fire. Get our 2 shots up. I'm half tempted to wait for them to actually do repairs on these systems. Alright, let's keep them down. Alright. 17 scrap, investigate the station, 10 scrap, and an anti-personnel drone. Okay, let's go ahead and look through the rest of the ship, make sure we have no other fires. We're going to kill off our human, so they're back to full health. So as far as Sector 1s go, this is arguably best case scenario. I mean, just the sheer amount of scrap we've been able to collect. Buffer point in weapons. So you arrive at the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charged. You can jump to the next sector. A rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up at the beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. Everyone is being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. No one has noticed you yet. Let's fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Alright, what kind of shenanigans is this? That is a beam drone. And they also have a beam. So the pretty much exact same scenario we had last time. With the, please shoot them in the face. Thank you. Okay, 2 shots to try and take down the weapon. So those buffer points are already putting in work. Six missiles. 6 missiles is a lot of missiles. We don't have any missiles to that we're really using right now, so no thank you. 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 19 scrap. I am so incredibly nervous about this run. Okay, rebel controlled and civilian sector. There's no way I'm going to rebel controlled. We are going to civilian sector. Going to try and hit as many green sectors as we can, most likely. Alright, welcome to the new sector. Thank you. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels catch you. Fair enough. Is there a store nearby? There's not a store nearby. We do have a distress. Alright, this is pretty tightly packed, which is nice. So... distress, and then make our way, trying to find a store, and we can buy our shields, hopefully. See, ship admitting distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel. We can't get out of this barren sector. Can you help us out? Let's go ahead and give him 3 fuel. And we got 19 back. Okay, that was pretty worthwhile. Alright, really looking for stores now, though. Okay, I saw that it said a distress. I don't remember seeing that it was an environmental hazard. This is super bad. And they have mind control, okay. What level of mind control are we dealing with here? Level 1. Okay, there's a chance we can get the mind control offline. Okay, 2 shots at their weapon systems. Get weapons and shields. Right. Didn't take any damage thus far. Do I prevent? Okay. I'm gonna vent all the non-vital rooms in anticipation. That way, if we actually have to repair something, this we won't have. Clone Bay being repaired is unlikely necessary. At least we do have their weapon system down. Plus, we already have low oxygen. That's perfect. Alright, pretty much everything on that ship's been knocked out. Just finish them off. Okay, I don't see the fires anywhere on the consoles here. I'm going to assume it's in one of the empty rooms. Alright, there's the store. Not gonna mess around, just going straight for the store. Close for a second, close all the doors, turn the O2 back on. Don't want to forget that. Ooh. Do you have shields? We actually don't have shields at the first store. We actually could afford cloaking, but there's no cloaking either. That's more than disappointing. I'm almost halfway tempted to keep the anti-personnel drone. We can't do that. All right. Is there another store? Yes, there is. Alright, we'll just jump straight to there. Maybe we should have bought some fuel. There's shields. Thank you so very much. And a flak 1. Okay, shields is absolute priority. Let's go ahead and get shields. Okay. I'm pretty cool on crew. I can sell the anti-personnel. That's 37 scrap. Alright, so if I sell the shield overcharger right now, I get 30 scrap, and that gets us our second shield bubble. So, or I sell... $25 plus 37, 50, 60. was that 63? Too short of being able to buy the flak. Any weapons better? Has a bio beam, has a fire bomb. Alright, I'm not totally keen on selling the shield just to get a second shield bubble right now. I probably should be. Is there a reason I'm not doing that? No. Okay, so I can't get the flak right now. Okay, we'll get the bubble. I'm not putting off the possibility of actually jumping back to this store and solidifying our ship some more. Alright, Rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we waited a long time for this. Okay, 2 basic lasers. Actually, I'm going to wait for my oxygen to come up. If I had the time and the inclination, I would actually train on this ship to improve evasion. It would be a massive benefit for the run. So you kids playing at home, feel free to do so. Just turn off the weapons, maximize dodge, and you could train up weapons. We could also put the charge laser on auto fire, so it fires every single shot. We wouldn't crack their shield with that. So you could train all the evasion and weapons. Okay, so we don't have to target the weapons since we're safe from them. Okay, got our 1 hit in. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. 4 fuel, 2 missiles, 10 scrap. That's not really enough of the consumables there, I'm afraid. One missile, 1 drone. Scrap. Okay, back to the doors. $25, $30. So we're sitting at 38 scrap right now. Fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Okay, our 2 shields are completely safe for this fight. So again, we're going to be turning off our oxygen. Our weapon system is decent for probably the first 2 sectors. Once we get evened into level 2 ships, though, I mean, it's... Evasion starts playing a factor. Alright, I'm down to 33 oxygen. We should be able to wrap this fight up. Okay, trying to get away, won't let that happen. Alright, leave behind a substantial collection of useful materials. 1 missile, 1 drone, 16 scrap. Going to wait a little bit here for the oxygen to return to some semblance of normal. Oh, this ship was awful. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we can get 4 jumps before the exit. 1, 2. Possibly back to the store if we have enough scrap to buy the flak. I'll go ahead and buy a power bar though. That is that's more than a little bit sketchy to do that every single time. Alright, back to the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. Slow and steady. Oh, an NG for 25 scrap. That is super tempting. We're just gonna have to attack the slaver scum. Hey, that's a missile. That's a little bit gross. Okay, so I don't know if that's a Lado or not. If it's a Lado, we're fine. If it's an Artemis, it could be very bad for us. I'm contemplating whether it's actually worthwhile to burn the drone part to make sure that that missile doesn't hit us. I mean, I have 16 of them. Hello, Elad. Thank you for being here for moral support. This is the Stealth C. It is one of the worst ships in an FTL, but we at least made it out of Sector 1 and actually found a shield. It's a cloaking ship, part of the Stealth series, that actually doesn't come with cloaking or shields. We've sold most of the starting drones to get to this point, but we are playing incredibly careful to try and ensure that this run continues. Okay. Just currently hoping this isn't a 2 damage Artemis. Or it doesn't hit our weapons. Okay, 1 damage into the door, that's not bad. That is survivable. So it starts with a modified shield drone, which is absolutely worse than just a regular shield bubble. The weapon system is pretty decent. A charge laser for 1 power and a mini beam are good enough to get you through probably the first 2.5 sectors of the game. But you're going to need some help later. And you have a pretty diversified crew, so you get some blue options as well. And Clone Bay is better than Med Bay. But it does feel incredibly RNG heavy to get going. Alright, we took a damage in the weapons, but we bought that buffer point in the weapons, so we're actually still up and running. Alright, and they hit our shields. They managed to evade that, okay. Should fix our shields. Okay, the weapons aren't back up, so we can actually hopefully take it down this time. Okay, probably gonna eat this missile. Okay, in the weapons and starting to fire. Very bad. Okay, well, the 3 crew got it out enough. Probably have to pump oxygen back in. Wow, they just keep getting that back online. Okay, at least we killed them off now. We're gonna eat this missile, we have no evasion. Alright. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 20 scrap. There is a store I might potentially hop back to if we get enough scrap to buy a flak 1. Oh, this ship is super serious. So, I mean, like I said, it doesn't actually come with anything that... It's the worst defenses of any ship in FTL. That's pretty much undisputed. And, I mean, the shield system is 125 scrap. So, to actually get a defense online... for example, there's a Zoltan ship that comes with a penalty to get the second power in shields, or the second improvement in shields, and that's only 100 scrap, but at least it has the system. Not only do you need 125 scrap, you actually have to then find a store to have it. Or if the first store didn't even have shields. Let's see, find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Okay, so a data stores is only going to give us a map of the sector, but there's a chance we still get to fight the drone. If we don't risk it, we can get 7 scrap out of it. So guaranteed 7 scrap or attempt to download. Alright, so a defense drone 1 sells for 25 scrap. We have 29. These 7 guarantees that we have enough. 25 plus 29 is 54 plus 7. No, that's 61. Okay, so we're actually going to risk not getting anything from this. Alright, we've activated the ship's AI. Yay! It's going to try and kill us now. That's good. Hopefully we can get more scrap than what it was offering. Well, it's a shame to give up a defense drone. A flak 1 is going to be more helpful getting that online. Okay, so at least we're safe now. As long as we have 1 shield bubble up, this can't pierce. We'll wait for it to cloak again. So let's see, I think I headed out in the Witness. Did you make any progress? Last thing I saw was you went in and found the second incredibly long movie. It just went on forever with the candle. Okay, 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 18 scrap. And there's the sector layout. Okay, that's enough to buy the flak. We're absolutely going to buy the flak. That movie was forever. Buy flak 1. Buy defense drone 1. Yeah, we were spamming dogs for a while. I remember. Okay, so we probably really can't get the flak online just yet, though I do like it more than the Charge Laser 1. It started, the Tetris puzzles in the swamp. If I recall correctly, you hadn't figured out exactly how the Tetris puzzles worked. That puzzle was so straightforward. Like literally, you just had to go straight after you picked up the first one. It's all good. Okay, we're gonna head to the exit. We're a little light on hull and a little light on fuel, but we have absolutely a lot of potential to really solidify this run quickly. Let's see, you arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. I think there's let's see, you arrive a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned. You detect faint life signatures. Now I have a clone bay. Dated. So does that mean I don't have a chance to lose crew? Okay, I can board the station, lose a random crew member, but I gain... Okay, so I have a chance of getting crew, and then I don't lose it because I actually have a clone bay. I would like more crew. I look around the stench of death and decay. Suddenly one of your crew bends over and starts retching violently. Some sort of disease must have wiped out the station. You pull back to the ship and it looks like a crew member is not going to make it. Wait, the crew member insists you leave him behind, not wanting to endanger the rest of the crew. Knowing the truth of this, you hurry back to the ship. Wait, you stopped the crew's crone? Uh-oh. So I misread that. I actually just lost a crew member. That was bad. So I thought that was an event where our crew could die, but we get him back. That was not the case. Shucks. Oh, geez, the difference between Zoltan and Zoltan controlled. Okay, Zoltan homeworlds or Zoltan controlled. Yeah, that's... Because I still had a chance to either find a crew member, so that was only a 33% chance of that happening. Yuck. Basically, okay, so if I had a level 2 med bay, I could actually save them. Elsewise, I could have just scrapped it for debris. I would have rather just scrapped it for debris. Okay. So we're going to save our crew here, going to the next sector. How comfortable do I feel actually trying to take on Zoltan ships? Not very. At least we only lost the human. Humans don't have any blue options. Okay, we got a couple ships here and a distress. The distress goes to nowhere, so we're not taking that then. Thanks, game. Let's see, the drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the rebel expanse, or maybe they're seeking to use the nebula for cover. Regardless, it identifies you as hostile. Okay, so you have a let's say chain laser and an ion. 2 shields should be okay. Alright, crack the shields. That's, okay, losing crew, not gonna lie, that hurts quite a bit. So we just lost, aside from having to man the doors, we lost 10% faster weapon charge. Okay, got 27 scrap though. At least we can buy a power bar. Can I buy another power bar? I can. Okay, let's buy 2 power bars. And now we actually can get the flak online. Let me double check the timing on these weapons. Okay, so flak is 10 seconds. That's 5.5. It's about a second faster, but... So depending on what ships we come across, we'll alternate between the charge laser and the mini beam if hitting multiple rooms is better, or trying to do 2 damage to a single system is more helpful. Let's see, what do we have here? You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Okay, we're gonna get boarded, which is the worst, and it's going to be by a Mantis. Okay, so that is really bad, but we have 2 shields, which means their weapons cannot hurt us. Hopefully we're able to just vent the Mantis into oblivion and not have to worry about it. So we can go mini beam here. Alright, there we go, we can open up doors. let's mini beam 4 rooms. Okay, everything's fine there. Again, mini beam 4 rooms. Alright, they're not going to fix the weapon anytime soon. Should be a safe fight the rest of the way. So the good news is we do actually have a pretty strong weapon system right now. 17 scrap. Okay, so 35 scrap plus 25 gets the mini beam online, and we'll have a really strong weapon system. Considering we only have 3 power, we'll have 5 projectiles and a mini beam. But for Sector 3, that's very solid, but now we are hurting on crew, of course. But at least we have obtainable goals for the sector. It's a store. I have nothing for you, store, and you probably won't have anything for me. Do I miss out on a bunch of jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9, 10, 11. Okay, those all connect, so we can go down, avoid the store. Let's participate in their study. Please accept the small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. 12 scrap, thank you. Another store. What are you? An asteroid field. Okay, we'll check out the asteroid field. I mean, we do have 2 shields. That should be fine. Should be fine. Afterwards, we will definitely jump to that store, though. We do need some repairs and fuel. Oh, your resultant ship. That's kind of gross. Okay, they have a hull beam and a burst too, so that's 3 projectiles and a hull beam. I actually don't know off the top of my head how well that times. If they sync up, we could take a ton of damage. Good thing for us, the asteroids are doing quite a bit of work. Alright, we got really lucky. We had still 1 shield up, so the hull beam didn't do any damage to us. We got 1 damage to the weapon system, so it's unlikely that 2 asteroids will hit and time up with that beam weapon. I do want to hit 4 rooms so I can get out of here. Okay. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 24 scrap. Go to the store, get some supplies. What are we missing out on? Oh, heavy laser 2, that's a pretty decent weapon. Crew, I cannot afford. Okay, so it's still just going for 35 scrap plus 25, almost there. No reason to float the power bar right now. Just go to another jump. Okay, we jump into a common part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as the rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. Okay, you have drones. You have 2 drones and a basic laser. Off the mini beam and go for the charged laser. Want to try and do 2 damage to their drone room to ensure that we take this drone offline. Actually, it won't ensure it. We're still going to need a little bit of luck. Okay, you gotta wait for the charge to get up. I didn't get the one we wanted. Still unlikely that those two weapons go through 2 shields. We'll try again, though. Okay. Go ahead and get some oxygen. Alright, and no piloting now. They don't have any evasion. Should be able to clean up this fight relatively easily. Charge! Alright, so the ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful material scrap, 26 scrap. Alright, and now we can get the mini beam online. You have cloaking, but no shields. You have a heavy laser and a burst. Okay. So we're gonna get hit through 3 projectiles. Heavy should hit first, that's the big damage shot, and we just need to dodge something else, or we get hit in the piloting. Can't avoid these shots because the piloting's still down. Oh, we got the weapon system down though. Good stuff. Yeah, that was a level 2 cloak. Wait, what do you have? Let's see. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection full of useful scrap. 23 scrap and an FTL recharge booster. Okay, that we can sell at a store if we come across one. It's unlikely. That was probably... We've already seen 2 stores in the sector. Can buy a power bar, though. Crew constantly look out the windows, checking for hostiles. They jump at every creak and moan in the ship. Okay. So many empty jumps. I was waiting at this beacon before it jumps away. Okay, I'm not getting scraps if there's no jumps. Not even a nebula. Alright, discover one of Rebels' automated scouts. The ship's AI wastes no time in engaging our ship. Okay, you have a beam drone and another beam, so as long as we have one shield up, we're absolutely fine this fight. Okay, 2 fuel, 1 missiles, and 20 scrap. 2, 3. Okay, so intruders on board, and that is a substantial sized missile. Is that 3 Mantis? That's 3 Mantis. Okay. This is really, really bad. So I'm going to vent the clone base so they hopefully don't destroy that. And we're going to get boarded by a 4th Mantis. Game, it's only Sector 3. You kind of need to chill out. Okay, so they've already breached my doors. I can no longer use them to keep the Mantis out from anywhere. As long as we can deal damage and take down this missile, we'll be okay-ish. And it's going to be a weird version of okay-ish. Okay, that's great. They're going to the weapons. If I can make it, we can start venting those areas out. We go back to the doors. Should be able to close that area off. And once again, re-engage the doors. Okay, turn the clone bay on. They're pretty much dead from lack of oxygen. Okay, clone bay will resurrect our crew. Might as well kill them all off. And bring them back. Well, that was terrifying. For Mantis. Fix the engines. So yeah, I don't think we actually took any hull damage there. Everyone died, but then they came back and it was fine. Billy Doe, thank you. What do we have here? Something reasonable? Nope, you have a burst 2 and an ion weapon and hacking. Does that strike you as reasonable? Is that defense 2? Of course it is. And you hack my shields. Alright, crank evasion hopefully up to max. Alright, it's only level 1 hack. That is at least reasonable, so that shouldn't actually influence the fight. Let's go ahead and hit those 3. Alright, piloting down, shields down. Didn't close the door for you, so that's not going to have oxygen. I will slowly path you to the shields room. Alright, ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 24 scrap. Okay, we're only at 37 oxygen. Going to wait a little bit for the oxygen to come online before we go to the next jump. Our weapon system is amazing for the sector we're in. I mean, 5 projectiles in the mini beam. And we are up to 82 scrap. Should I get... Attempt to actually get another engine. So you arrive at the long-range beacon with the FTL drive charge. You can jump to the next sector. Small platform orbits near the beacon. Let's dock with the refilling platform. Okay, we took 3 damage. Berthed, and you hail them. There's an explosion from your engines. While assessing the damage, you detect a pirate closing in fast. Okay, 3 damage to engines, so our engines are completely offline. Okay. And that is a potential 6 projectile weapon system they have. Neat. But only 1 shield. Yeah, I really want to make sure that's all the weapons are offline, that I can take offline. And more, that's reasonable. Please don't jump. Let's see, can I do 4 damage? Oh yeah, there we go. 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 11 scrap for your lives. I think not. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair everything. So we can actually focus on defense. We're not hunting for a weapon right now, which is nice. We can just do like improvements to engines and shields. We also flew into a pirate sector. More likely we can actually find slavers here and pick up additional crew, because we are now light after I slightly killed one. This is a dangerous sector, so be careful. Okay. So many pathing options, up or down. Why do you have 3 shields and a halberd beam? Okay, once you arrive, the screen lights up with a warning. Darn straight it does. That ship is terrifying. Oh, and you hacked my engines. Go into doors, see where this human goes. Didn't get there fast enough. I don't even know if you can make it over there in time to be of any use. It doesn't really matter because of the hack to our engines. Our evasion is practically nothing right now anyways. Apparently so is theirs. No, you actually, I need you to fight him. Okay. Alright, I don't really think you're going to make it to the engines in time. At least we're now safe for this fight. Reveal 21 scrap. Only 21 scrap. Game, please. There's a chance those are to our stores, but it's more likely that we find them up here. Alright, we'll just pick up some evasion. Ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Okay, that looks like a flak 2, burst 2, and a heavy laser 1. That is a 6-powered weapon system. And boarding again. Boarding so bad. Okay, vent all the things. Okay, well, we don't rely on our drone control, so we have at least that going for us. No, I need that opened. Didn't take the flak offline. Really wanted that offline. Can I make it there in time to actually have any impact on evasion? I can, okay. 30 evasion, 2 shields. Get hit 3 times. Fair enough. You're offering me 15 scrap for your lives. No, thank you. Okay, they beam back. We can close the doors. We can put back on the oxygen. One fuel, 1 missile, 32 scrap. Okay, so there is a chance that if we had level 2 piloting when we go to this beacon, we can actually get something for free. I feel like I'm just going to ignore it, though. Let's see, not too far from the beacon, you detected a destroyed cargo ship with cargo scattered nearby, intact. Let's scan the boxes. Your advanced scanners pick up faint life signatures inside the cargo. The life forms appear to be armed. This looks like they planned pirate ambush. Destroy the crate. You fire on the crates, breaking them open, and scatter the pirates into empty space. A pirate ship appears out of nowhere with a message, "You will pay for that." Okay. So basic laser, halberd beam, 3 shields, and a Zoltan shield. Okay. So if we don't get hit by this basic laser, we're okay. We only need 1 shield for the hull laser not to do anything. So that's useless in this fight. The halberd beam, however, if we get down to 1 shield, we'll be able to deal 1 damage through it. Fortunately, most of the timing of the weapons is way off. And now we're safe. FTL delayed. Okay, they're offering us 5 fuel, 1 drone, 17 scrap. I like the 5 fuel. I don't like the 17 scrap. 3 fuel, 26 scrap. Okay, and that's a sun. Okay, we're gonna go get our 3rd shield online then. Gonna go fight in the sun. So as long as we have a shield up, the sun will only start 1 to 2 fires. If we have no shields up, it can start as many as 5. That's a bad time. Alright, there goes our evasion. Shield down. Should be okay. Until the fires hit. In the O2. 16 scrap. Are you kidding me with these offers? Okay, 2 fuel, 26 scrap. Fire is out. Is there a store? No, okay, it's just speaking. There's a ship there. Would like to get our third shield back online. Gonna get out of here before it starts another fire, though. Let's see. Once you arrive at the location, the distress calls. A civilian ship hails you. Thank you for responding to this beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us? I will lead you to your destination. Quest marker and 16 scrap. I am cool with that not being a fight, but would like a store. That's an asteroid field. Quest right there at the exit. Okay, 1, 2. That paths over. So does that. It seems like way more than 5 jumps. So 1, 2. See if this is our store by going here, then pick up and around to the other side. Seems about the best pathway. I'm actually going to kill off the pilot to heal him. Health is just way too low if we get stuck in another boarding situation. Alright, and back to the piloting. Okay, wow, what is with all the halberd beams? Okay, you have hacking and burst laser. That's cool. You can hack the O2? Okay, well, thankfully we got it up to 90 before we came to this fight. I'm going to try to limit how much damage that is, because that looks like at least level 2 hacking. And we got hacked down. Oops. Slight mistime that. 3 fuel, 1 missile, 33 scrap. A store? I don't want a store game. Okay, I can't do any repairs while, or I would buy a power bar, except I'm in the middle of an asteroid field. It won't let me do that. Do you have drones? Okay, it's a beam drone. I can respect that. Beam 2, basic, and 3 projectiles. Unlikely we get hit in this scenario. All 3 of their projectiles has to hit at pretty convenient times. As I said, that we get hit by the first one. Good evasion. And we should be safe now for the rest of the fight. Let's take down his defenses a little bit. Ooh, that is interesting. 3 fuel, 1 drone, 26 scrap, and a hull repair drone. Alright, so we already have drone control. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we had the FTL recharger. Hull repair for a single drone part will repair anywhere between 3 to 5 damage on our hull. If you're feeling particularly cheesy, you can get a drone recovery arm with this, and it guarantees 2 hull repairs every single jump. You just let the hull repair make 2 fixes, and then jump to the next area, and the arm collects the drone part. Okay, there is the store. 2, 3, 4 potential. Let's actually heal up a little bit here. I mean, we have 24 drone parts. 3, 4. I'll do one more. I'm going to take the jump before we get to the store. I mean, we could get repairs there. Hire crew members. Okay, this beacon has become to serve the meeting place for local traffic. Either a rock for 43 scrap or a mantis for 44. Neither of those are particularly tempting. Yeah, the hull repair is a really strong find. I mean, since we already have the drone control and not committed to spending, the 85 scrap on it, I don't think we'll sell it. Now the question is, do I buy crew? That's just not really good value for crew. Oh. Okay, I thought I clicked on something else and I accidentally bought crew. I would have preferred the Mantis. Oh well, we got a rock. The Mantis would help deal with borders. It moves faster than the rock. It doesn't give us a lot of blue options, but the rock is redundant in that. And I kind of would want a fast-moving crew member. Don't feel bad about getting crew, but didn't really save... It's like we didn't really save that much scrap, and I'm going to feel bad if there's crew here. There's not. Mid-base sensors, crew teleport, and some junk. Okay, going to sell the recharge booster, though. Definitely don't need that. Lone bay is better than med bay. We have a slug still, so sensors are useless. We only have 3 crew. Not going to buy a teleporter. That's all junk. Do I buy a system repair drone? That's kind of an interesting pickup. I don't think I've ever bought one. Okay, our offense is good. I'm a little light on crew, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get this guy. So for a mere 1 power, it will actually seek out and destroy or not destroy, geez, that'd be horrifying. It'll do automatic repairs for us. It's almost as fast as repairing stuff as an NG. So we effectively bought an NG for 30 scrap. Okay, so we picked up some crew. That's nice. Do I want anything else? Okay, so let's see. Fixes are still only costing me 3. Drone parts are about 8. It's still more value to fix here. But 47 scrap, we'll go ahead and buy a power bar as well. We're a little bit light. And now we go to the quest. Let's see, you arrive here, the ship is escorted, jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work in a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. Reactor upgraded by 1. Okay, that's super nice. Ooh, we just like buffed out 5 extra scrap with that. Okay, both those jumps connect to the exit. One is an asteroid field and the other is not. Let's go to not the asteroid field. Okay, you have mind control but no shields, okay. Engine guy, do your thing. Alright, it's only a level 1 mind control. So it's a 4-powered weapon system with an ion mark. I gotta assume the evasion on this thing is ridiculous then. Okay, at least got the mind control. Luckily, Mini Beam doesn't care about evasion. Okay, 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 34 scrap. To the exit. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some material supplies and offer to try and improve your reactor in exchange for 4 missiles and 2 drone parts. Yes. We have plenty of both. NG Control or Rock Home Worlds? Okay. So Rock Home Worlds are going to be nasty ships with missiles, or we can go to NGs, which will have lots of stores. If I could pick up an NG crew member early at a store, I actually think I will, just for all the blue options. It's kind of bizarre how many empty jumps we've actually found, considering we have long-range scanners. 2, 3 across. Check out this distress. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? Sure. 1 missile, 1 drone, 50 scrap. Okay. That's a ridiculous reward. Okay, we have a store, we have another distress. I have 106 scrap. Let's go check out the store then. This game's a bro. NG ship hails. NG upgrade necessary for traveling home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. Sensors, mind control, hacking, life form scanner. Okay, we already have a slug, so that's pointless. Shield charge, battery charger. We don't even have a battery. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to pick up mind control here. Most of these weapons don't, while they'll slightly improve our damage output, they won't really improve, not even that much. Like, neither of those weapons are going to be better than the flak. The heavy laser 2 gives us a few more projectiles than the charge. It can do upwards of 4 damage. But I'm cool with the beam weapon kind of being our additional damage right now. Mind control would be incredibly helpful. Again, we're light on crew, so that helps us with borders. We have a slug, so we can actually use it in nebulas without sensors and deal with borders as well. And I kind of like that we already have drone control. Makes me less inclined to buy hacking, even though hacking is OP. So yeah, I'm gonna go mind control, pick up some fuel. And we continue on. Small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Hey, we just happened to buy some. Sure. We're also in an NG sector. It's likely we'll come across more stores if we get desperate for fuel. Plus, 42 scrap for 4 fuel is just fine by me. Alright. The area looks clear and you prepare to jump off, but a Mantis scout jumps in behind you. They're as surprised as you are, but their weapons are already online. Okay, they do have 4 crew, so we're going to get double Mantis boarded here. Oh, nope, there's a 5th crew member. Okay, so they're boarding down there, and they're going to make their way to the engine room. Alright, I'm going to mind control in the engine room here. So our crew doesn't die. Yeah, I have a clone bay, but let's now try to take out their weapon system. Oh, our crew members just took the brunt of that damage. Okay. You came back. I mean, we do have a clone bay. I hate to lose the training, but I'm not gonna really fret losing one. Okay. Let's just do some damage here. Right, 1 fuel, 1 drone, and 30 scrap. I don't know if we actually need anything more for the run right now. I mean, aside from more crew. I mean, the weapon system, flagship fight is flagship fight. So you arrive to find a ship floating in some debris. Again? Did you just get lost right after we gave you 4 fuel? 2 more fuel. Thank you. Here's some extra scrap as payment, 46 scrap. Oh man, that other guy totally rooked us. He only gave us 40 scrap for 4 fuel. Let's see, you notice the NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out that they're excavating equipment cache from the Federation Mantis wards, and they suggest it might be used to lure the rebel fleet. Do I want 2 extra jumps or do I want a free item? Normally I'm about taking the free item. There's not many weapons I take over the ones we have, though. I think I actually just want extra jumps to find a store because we are low on fuel. Alright, there's our store. Sensors, crew teleport, automated reloader. That's pretty cool. No crew, unfortunately. Alright, we'll spend, let's see, we sold 6 fuel, I think, for 80 scrap. We'll get most of that back now. My crew member is untrained, so I will buy the automated reloaders to improve our the speed of our weapons recharging. And interesting enough, that actually will help him charge faster. Wow, he's like skilled in all these things. Not actually good at any one thing, but jack of all trades. So you arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. Let's carefully cut them out. For 3 fuel, 1 missile, 41 scrap. have 3 shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew. Chain ion. Oh, and is one of them a Zoltan? I noticed your shield's kind of randomly powered there. Normally the sign of a Zoltan. They are Zoltans. I kind of want to train, but I kind of also just want to dunk this ship as fast as possible. And we mind control their pilot. Oh, we killed a Zoltan. Do they actually not have a way to heal? Okay, the ion bomb is terrifying. It's gonna hit in our doors. Well, what a gentleman. Okay, they only have 2 crew left. I'm actually going to try and just mind control them to beating each other up, and then try to finish off who's ever left with shots. There we go. So Scoops is down to 8. We have 45 health here. So our mind control person is offering us 6 fuels and 2 drone parts and 18 scraps. No, I really want the crew kill now. Let's see, you find a weapons system on the ship. With no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. Hull Smash Laser Mark II. Okay, so that's a 15-second charge time, 3-powered weapon, but it fires 3 shots. That's pretty tempting. So while it deals double damage to empty rooms, it also fires really fast, which is nice for sneaking into shields, and is, I think, more likely to cause breaches. Ship. Okay, if I got it online, I'd put it over the mini beam. Don't really have enough power to do that yet. Maybe. Wait till my shields or my engines are done being ion to see how much power I have floating around. I mean, this would enable us to essentially just dunk weapon systems really fast. Which is typically the main threat. So 1 power, plus the improvement of weapons, 3 projectiles that do the exact same damage as the weapons I currently have to a single room. Though it does take a little bit longer. Alright, so I'm going to hold off of that just because of the time thing. Pay your toll? Absolutely not. I control the pilot, they're pretty far away, shouldn't be able to get a replacement. Everything hits. Alright, they had some pretty good dodges there. Fair enough, game. Hey, evasion for us. Neat. Okay. That. Mind control the pilot. So effective. Uh-oh, it's powering up its FTL. 4 fuel, 1 drone, 18 scrap. I mean, the beam is going to do 2 more damage, it looks like, so I'm not going to take that surrender. 36 scraps. That's more like it. Okay, we can get to the store before the jump. Since that's not a ship, I'll go ahead and take it. Not exactly sure what I'd even be looking for at this point. I guess just an extra crew. Message arrives. Your scrap, ours, our weapons for you. Okay. Hull repair. I already have one of those. That's just a bit redundant. Those weapons are terrible. They're not... Okay. Chain ion, probably the second worst weapon in the game. Stun bomb, if we were boarding, it would be a thing. Ion blast is almost interesting. But later in the game, it has problems dealing with cloak, and high evasion becomes so much less effective. Don't need any of those systems. I'm gonna buy a filthy human. I feel like I should buy a filthy human. You're actually trained on weapons. Is my weapons person not trained? Yeah. Weapons. Okay, do I want Steven? No me. Let's go with no me. Alright, thank you for improving our weapons. You will go work on the doors now. Take your time. Thank you. Okay. Anything else? We do have 13 fuel. Buy another one. Still sitting on 25 drone parts, which is a gross amount of drone parts. And I actually do anticipate getting the heavy laser online over the mini beam, even though I can't quite do that yet. And the mini beam only sells for 10 scrap anyways. To the exit. So you arrive at Long Range Beacon when the FTL drive is charged. You can jump to the next sector. It's hard to determine who the combatants were. Investigate the battlefield. Okay, you have 3 shields, a missile. Ooh, yeah, so one thing I would be looking for is a defense drone. We actually had one. I sold it early on to get the flak 1. But now it would be really nice to get it online to deal with missiles and hacking. That's some weapons. Actually, there's 3 shields means the 2 beams can't hurt us even with this chain laser here. It's really this missile system that we'll have to deal with. Alright, thank you for boarding in a room without systems. Most kind of you. Mind controlled. Oh, the Stealth C? No, Stealth C is super cloaking. Okay, system repair, if you would. They got through our doors kind of quick there. System repair, it's going to go and get our weapons back online. Oh, look at that drone just go fixing things. Love it. Alright, I can turn the drone offline then. So unless the drone gets destroyed, we actually don't have to keep spending drone parts while activating it, even with jumps. Wait, why Why'd you stop helping him fix that? Oh, you had to keep... What are you doing, drone? 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 Why are you acting like that? I'm not happy with that. Oh, I totally forgot to save their positions on the ship. That's fine. Ooh. So we might have an interesting opportunity here. Oh, it's so unlikely. Alright, there's a small, incredibly small chance at a crew kill here. We will not accept surrender. Oh, I was supposed to hit the teleporter, not the weapons. Okay, so they only have 2 crew left, but they only have 1 hull. I can't really... It's super unlikely that I get them to, you know, like, kill each other. Okay, who's my engines person? Wait a minute. Did I just completely... No. Okay, you're there. You're here. Alright, let me suss that out. Okay, Hector's on engines. You're on weapons. How did you... Alright. You're being weird. Get over there. Okay. This time I like to remember to save their positions. That's going to be helpful. Okay, everything's powered that we need to have powered. To the next sector. Resulting controlled or pirate controlled? Let's go pirates. 4 crews still is a little bit light. Mind control and the system repair drone do help. But again, yeah, wouldn't mind picking up some more crew now at this point. If reports are true, this area has been under control of pirates for quite some time. Got a distress beacon. Okay, and we have, let's see, that. All those jumps are just, oh, that doesn't connect over. Yeah, so all those jumps here at the Big Dipper Part 2, those are all dead. So you have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. This looks like it was fleeing the Revival Advance and ran out of fuel. Well, let's hail them. Ezra was relieved to hear from you. They're running low on supplies. Didn't they just say they were low on fuel? And they're now going to give me 5 fuel for a single drone. Sure. I'm okay with that. See, upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. How kind. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Okay, they have a halberd beam and a heavy laser, so that's not a particularly scary weapon set against 3 shields, but we see they also have some sort of drone system. We're going to reject their offer anyways. 2 beam drones. Okay. You realize you cannot hurt us at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, so we have a human, a couple NGs. Level 2 medbay. Alright, so we did actually kill off one of their crew. It's really tempting to actually go for hacking, aside from the fact we have so many drone parts. Hacking with mind control can give us crew kills. Crew kills have a chance of netting free stuff and typically give about 15% more scrap. Three fuel, 2 drone, 26 scrap. No, thank you. Six scrap, 3 fuel, and 2 missiles. It's a store. We'll go ahead and check out this store. Do you have any cool weapons? Flak 1 would absolutely constitute a cool weapon, as well as hacking and a defense drone. Okay, I'm going to take a 3-minute break. We've been going at this for almost about 2 hours. Because we have also a lot of decisions ahead of us. Because I kind of want the defense drone, I kind of want the flak. That might mean we actually turn down the hacking. So anyways, I will be back in 3 minutes. Thank you everyone who has stopped by so far, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're back. Thank you for waiting. Alright, so I think we're actually going to pass on the hacking right now. Get the defense drone online. And go ahead and get the... It's only one more projectile, but... Since we only have a 3-weapon system, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up too over our charge laser. Charge laser or mini beam? Charge laser or mini beam? Sell the mini beam. Okay, we are in Sector 6. So we have 6 and 7 to get through before we get to the flagship fight, and that's really what the focus is now, getting prepared for the flagship fight. We're pretty well equipped to handle all other ships in the game. So while hacking would give us more offense, I think the flak and eventually the hull laser will be enough for that, as well as being able to use drone parts for hull repair and the defense drone against missiles. So the big, I'm sort of investing here a little bit, that using hull repair and defense drone will actually save us a lot of money on repairs the rest of the way, because repairs are going to start costing us like 4 scrap per hull. We'll actually be able to buy defense drone parts if we want to, since that's guaranteed 3 repairs, and defense drone parts only cost us 8 scrap at stores versus the 12 it would cost us in just raw scrap at fixes. Plus the defense drone will just straight up shoot down missiles for us, which are probably the biggest damage threats we currently are facing. Alright, so that's going to cost us an extra power bar to get online. So again, I do want to eventually transition from the charge laser to the hull laser. We have a couple of sectors to go before we have to do that. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's make our way to the exit then. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a pirate ship jumps into the system. It was using the refugee ship as bait. Okay, you have a missile. I have an answer for that. And 3 shields against this, with some modicum of evasion. We should be relatively safe this fight. I forgot to actually get the charge laser online, and I can turn the system drone off. I don't. Okay, that's cool. We'll mind control them to fight each other. Save me on the system drone part. Hey, get back in there. I don't not pay you to not fight. Alright, there we go. Checking my mind control is kind of rude. Alright, so we got the weapon system down now. Go ahead and mind control to stop any potential repairs from occurring. Three fuel, 47 scrap. Let's contact the refugee ship. They thank you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill, they give us another 23 scrap. Okay, let's see. If we're running all these systems, we are definitely low on power right now. Not so much anymore. Let's see, it's an asteroid field. Let's go ahead and take this jump. I might come back down to the asteroid field later. Everybody wants a toll. No. Okay, we have a basic laser with a burst 3, so that's 5 projectiles. Mind control the pilot. Wow, the weapons person isn't going up there? That's cool. Oh, that Zoltan's gonna get wrecked. Hey, Scene! Thank you for the host. How are you? Alright, let's get the projectiles in the air. And once again, mind control the pilot to drop evasion. Oh, the penguins! 21 scrap. No, thank you. So you're doing great. I would assume you're doing Necrodancer, working on Diamond, or were you doing other things? 2 missiles, 1 drone, 37 scrap. Okay, so it's 75 plus 90, and then power bars to get the hull laser online. Plenty of time, though. Another store. I mean, I guess it's on our way. Midway cloaking, no. An NG, though. Two missiles, 1 drone. Hey, Ronkley, this is a family channel here. Oh, I don't think I can turn down the halberd beam. Halberd beam is amazing. Can I turn down a halberd beam? I can't turn down a halberd beam. So halberd beam, in my opinion, is the best beam weapon in the game. It's pretty top tier in regards to actually all weapons. But I'm also actually contemplating getting the weapon pre-igniter. It's a bit of overkill, but what an amazing level of overkill. Wait a second, though. That's going to be 110. I'd be 10 scrap short. I'd have to sell something else just to get that. That's probably scrap I shouldn't just mess around with. Scrap recovery armor is also good. Alright, I think I'm actually going to pass on the poor little halberd beam. We should have enough right now to not actually have to spend additional scrap just switching out the halberd beam for the hull laser. Even though with double flak it would be amazing. So amazing. But that's probably being a little too greedy. Don't want to get too cocky with this run. I mean, feeling good for where we are, but FTL has a way of punishing you when you thinking everything's going well. Alright, can't mind control. There's nothing to mind control. Okay, that is a level 3 cloak. Wow, those dodges. Well, I'm not getting many. actually got hit. I should have known that was cloaking. Bad call. Okay, that's really bad that they took us out. Okay, I can't... Okay, my doors just came back online. Could we not get hit in the piloting? Okay, so everything is now on fire. Because I cannot repair the piloting. Okay, we desperately just need to get the piloting online and get out of here. I don't care if we go to an empty jump right now. We have been sitting ducks because we can't. Remember I told you about how when you think things are going just fine and then it stops being fine? It just stopped being fine. So what happened was we didn't hit a single shot on their... We fired 8 projectiles at their weapon system and not a single one hit to take anything offline. They didn't miss any of theirs. And once our piloting got down, we were in a pretty bad state. So yeah, we had to cut our losses there and run. And picking up the items that we left behind wouldn't have changed the outcome of that fight, because I couldn't got the halberd beam online. This is okay though, we're still alive. So we just burned 2 jumps, unfortunately. So this is always going to do at least 3 repairs. So it's actually cheaper than just buying them from the store right now. And sometimes we even get 5. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? I think we can't get to back to that fight anyways. A glimpse of a strange signal coming from space. Intruders on board. You're able to jump away from hostile space. Where are we boarding? 6 boarders. Okay, you get vented. Something in here gets mind controlled. I'm not even going to deal with that. Okay, they went the wrong direction. Alright, I guess we can fight now. You're attacking my oxygen, eh? Nobody turns the oxygen off on my ship. I mean, except for me. It's like a thermostat. Okay, asteroid field. Hopefully that won't be as scary as the last one. And it's not. Okay, I think that's like the 5th halberd beam I've seen. Really started to not like halberd beams. Okay, so heavy laser hits one shield, an asteroid hits another. That's the only way we actually take damage from the halberd beam. 1, 2, 3, 4 crew. Okay. We'll get boarded. They kind of went the wrong way for a little bit there. But at least we can actually mind control someone. Makes such a difference. Yeah, I don't think you're getting away here this time. 26 scrap, no thank you. One missile, one drone, 37 scrap. Why don't you turn that on and make your way back to where you belong. Alright, we arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. 27 scrap and a free boarding drone. It's actually the second free boarding drone we've picked up. NG or Rebelled? I'm totally cool going NG. So we'll have a chance at 3 stores, a lot less fights, and more free stuff. Scrap-wise, we are actually relatively well set. Since I don't have cloaking, I would like to get a force shield online. Probably should get some improvement to engines as well. Also, if you go to a store... Unless we find cloaking. And we have the scrap for it. But I'm not 100% on that one. Alright, you have a missile. Once you arrive, the screen lights up with a bunch of warnings. A flak looks like a heavy 2. And you hack my engines to nothing. We'll spend the power on the defense drone to deal with the missile. That is 5 projectiles coming at our 3 shields, though. Okay, 2 humans, fine. My 2 rocks can win that fight, so we'll use our mind control on the piloting. Jeez, our weapons power so fast. Oh, I forgot that I actually can shoot at flak as well. So 3 shields and... Oh, what a clutch miss. Okay. Totally good. I thought for a second there we have no evasion. Yeah, you run away. So this is sort of the knock that I have of the Flak 1 versus the Burst 2, is that we're in these 2x1 rooms, we are frequently missing. Did you board an NG against 2 rocks? What is this? What is this madness? Five fuel, 67 scrap. Okay, we're up to 180. That actually would be our force shield. There is the store, however. Okay, what have you to entice me? Hacking the third hull repair drone, that seems a bit excessive, not gonna lie. And a hull beam. Okay, we're going to sell the boarding drone. That is not a recipe for success. Alright, let's think about this. Hull repair, defense drone system repair. I'm totally fine with those three being our drone systems. Yeah. Alright, I have 2 of 3. And the anti-personnel drone we don't need. Drones. Alright, I guess we'll just pick up hacking then. I'm okay with saving on the scrap. We should have more than enough drones to get us through the rest of the game. Even if we're using 2 drones for every fight the rest of the way. You only face about probably 44 ships on average. We're only going through the last 2 sectors and have 25 drone parts. Even though we would be doubling up against the flagship. But we're also likely to find more drones along the way anyways. 4 for a fix. Are you kidding me? I'll buy a drone part instead, and hacking. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, gonna skip out on the NG right now. Crew is not actually a concern I have anymore. We can use the mind control defensively and just hacking to hack piloting or hack their hacking. So you have drones and a hack. See if you can shoot down their hack if you would. I'd appreciate it. Whoa, that's a combat drone too. That's scary. Nice. Good work so far. Did that one drone like eat 7 flak? Alright, took the piloting down now. $56 scrap. Okay, are you fully trained on weapons? Yes, you are. Should get a power bar. Just need scrap now. 30 scrap and a system repair drone. Okay, sure. Receive a distress call from a nearby engine ship. Assistance required. Danger persistent. Immediate destruction. Let's assist. Whoa, you with your 4 shields. Okay. We're gonna hack piloting here. Not gonna activate on any other drones. We're gonna use mind control on the boarders. Let them fight out their differences there. And drop their evasion to 0 with 8 projectiles coming at them. So we should get about 6 hits in the weapons room. Close enough. We just did fire 6 projectiles. They had 8 projectiles through. Your evasion's only 10%. How did you dodge all that? That's amazing. That's the most amazing autopilot ever. You killed the drone? That's... What did he ever do to you? It's just sadistic. Okay, so we've killed their O2, and Mantises are really bad at fixing things. So it's possible we're going to start seeing crew die because of asphyxiation. And they're all going to kind of have to chill out in the med bay. Let's go ahead and mind control one of them, see how that goes. Alright, with no more life signs detected on the Mantis ship, we hasten to contact the NG. 3 fuel, 61 scrap, and from the NG, they thank you for their assistance. When you tell them of your mission, one of the NG asks if he can assist your crew. Welcome aboard. So we got our NG. Alright, let's see. Do I actually want NG on doors? Are you trained in anything? Yeah, you have a lot of repair stuff. Need that extra 15 scrap reward there. So yeah, killing off crew, we get a 15% buff, roughly, in the scrap reward, plus a chance to find free things. So it's always good to be opportunistic about those. Hacking and mind control give you a lot of options in, shall we say, creative kills with boarding, or without having to actually board. Let's go shields 4. Let's see, data stores, or do I want 24 scrap? I'll take the data stores. You're able to pull out the ship's data about this sector. Your map has been updated, 26 scrap. Are you kidding me? All those jumps are empty. Okay, so we have distress, ship. Is that 3 jumps? 1, 2, 3. Store and then exit. Medvez, thank you for the auto host. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems a little bit wasteful. Maybe we can burn an extra jump in there. And an asteroid field, why not? Okay, so that is a combat drone 2. You also have an anti-drone. You got a missile 2. I'm okay burning a defense drone to shoot at that, plus a okay, take out random asteroids every once in a while. It looks like it's predominantly NG crew. They're going to repair things really quickly. Alright, let's see if we can cheat a hack past all their shenanigans. No, it was off screen. I couldn't cheat it through. Yeah, defense drone 2s, or combat drone 2s can wreck you really quickly. Terrifying. 4 shields in an asteroid field, and it's still taking us to town. Wow, 58%, 15% evasion, and I can't land multiple shots. No, defense drone I need, system drone. You can power off now, everything's repaired. Maybe this time? Alright, there we go. Okay, clone bay's offline. Go ahead and reactivate the system drone to go in there. Powering up your FTL. Okay, fair enough. 29 scrap is not enough scrap. You have no evasion. Alright, that fight was a little bit gross, but we got there. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 53 scrap. Probably we could do with some engine improvements. Ship without life forms with a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Let's go search for it. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated in ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable. One of the weapons appears salvageable. The other is a strange stasis pod. I will take weapons and scrap. Yeah, we're not going to be looking for the crystal ship. Thank you. 28 scrap and a Hermes missile. How awful is this thing? 3 power, 14 seconds for 3 damage. Oh, that's not bad. We're not going to use it, but it's not too shabby. Okay, so everything else is relatively powered up right now. Get an engines and a power bar for that. Fuel. No thank you. We have 17 fuel and we'll get an additional 310 once we leave the sector, so think we're good. Think we're good. The 4th hull repair. That's okay, game. I am cool. We're cool? Yeah, we're cool. Okay, yeah, we don't need the other systems repaired. Don't need the Hermes missile. That's actually perfect. Heavy laser 2, I think, is actually perfect. So when fighting the flagship, the thing you want to kind of really do is be able to do 4 damage to the missile room and go through level 4 shields. 6 flak projectiles will pretty much eat up the shields, plus we have hacking and mind cloak and hacking and mind control to lower their evasion. But the whole laser is only 3 projectiles at 3 power, so it won't actually take down the missile room. This does 4 damage for 2 shots. That can absolutely do the job we want it to do. Alright, and we're just a scrap shy of getting that online. With the flak 2, we can switch to this though. That shouldn't be a problem. Go back to the store. Long-range scanners are no longer needed. Get us a sweet 15 scrap right there. We'll also get 10 hull repair when we jump over, so that and the hull repair that we already have. Not concerned about any of that. Okay, so this now means that we're looking to get 90 scrap plus 35 power to get the heavy online. You might actually be a little light on power for the fight. Just that we won't actually have enough power on our ship to get everything running the way we want them to. There must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until the war broke out. You don't say. Okay, you have weapons. I have weapons. Let's go ahead and get up the defense drone, because that's a pretty gross missile. Oh, that was a breach. That's good. Okay, so we took their 2 weapons offline. Should be safe. We can actually turn off the defense drone now. Okay, let's beat up his NG. And we'll hack their medbay and kill them inside. Send your message. Our ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. You are not going to live. You have only 1 crew member left. What is the health of this crew member? Okay. So what we're going to do is, with that mind control, eventually they'll get tired of that, go back into the med bay, which will turn on. So med bays in hacking work kind of weird. You don't want them to break down the door because they can escape, so you have to depower it, let them in the med bay, start using it, turn it on, and then you kill them. With the crew dead, you are able to take fuel out of storage and also take any scrap you can manage, 65 scrap. So if you thought it was sadistic just killing the oxygen, we are literally draining the life from them. So you arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, we can go to the next sector. Come asteroid mining colony. Message you immediately. Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives. I have 34 missiles and no use for them. Please take 15. 30 scrap and 5 hull repair. Sure. Nothing sketchy about that. And to the last stand we go. You arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is this? Who are you?" We explain our mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments, and we will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide you with some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Okay, so for the flagship fight, our current plan is that we're just going to hack piloting, drop its evasion to 0. The 6 flaks will drop their shields, and then the heavy laser 2, with their evasion being 0 and the shields down, will do exactly 4 damage to the missile system, taking that offline. We'll also start with the defense drone, hopefully shooting down their hacking so it doesn't mess with our current plans. At which point we will mind control someone on their ship to slow down repairs either in the missile room or in shields, which should also result in probably killing off some crew. Okay, so this jump's already getting overtaken. That's a little bit gross. I would like it if I did not have to dive before the flagship fight. See, battle rages nearby between small fighters apparently fighting over space stations. The Federation appears to be losing ships fast. Shall we assist them? Of course! Okay, you have 4 shields. You have an anti-drone, some other projectiles. Oh, that's only a regular combat drone. See, that's fine. That is not. That's a ion intruder. They're super annoying. The reason I say that they're annoying is that if you try to use them, they're awful. They randomly hit, breach a room on your ship, deal 3 ion damage, and then move about the rest of the ship. Okay, we're gonna mind control shield person. Okay, let's drop their evasion to 0, and we'll start by taking out their weapons. Alright, they just took out our mind control and are going towards piloting. I'd prefer if you didn't do that. I know you're not going to listen. Okay, we got a breach going. That should slow down repairs mightily. "65 scrap. From the survivors, the people you rescued were primarily refugees fleeing the conflict. They offer you their sincere gratitude." I don't think gratitude buys me anything. Okay. Go, system repair. You don't need to breathe. That's why I like you. All my other crew are always like, "I need oxygen. I want to breathe all the time." And look at him, just goes, does work. Alright, so depower you. How am I okay power-wise? Okay, 1 for the defense drone, and just so I don't forget, go ahead and get a buff in oxygen. Level 2 oxygen is really helpful for their phase 1 of the flagship fight, because they can hack your O2, and if the fight goes too long, everybody will die. See, a small rebel ship is docked off at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you and powers up its weapons. That is some scary weapons you have there. Alright, they're going to board us. I'll mind control the boarders, hack the piloting, because that's how we do things. So with 4 shields, the flak will take it down and do 4 damage. As long as one of the flak pellets hits the weapons, both weapons will actually go down. So this should work. And they're beat. Oh no, he's the only one I liked. Why? Leave my drone alone. Don't kill my drone. Oh, look at him. What if somebody else is shooting at him? He's like, no, that drone must die. Don't know what it did. Also, humans are kind of dumb. They will actually keep fighting in an oxygenless environment. You say your FTL is charging. Uh, 29 scrap, no thank you. You killed my drone. You think I'm just gonna let that slide? Are you kidding me with this? $54 scrap. Okay, this is going to be a little awkward. Looks like we're actually going to engage the flagship before we get to the base. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't be a problem. We should still be able to set up phase 3 okay. Alright, you have a missile. Do you have any boarding drones I should be concerned about? Just a supercharged shield. Okay. And a lot of beams. Alright, so we got their weapon system down. They're fighting each other right now. That's all good. Oh, we got him! 1, 2, 3. Oh, barely. See, can I depower my hack before he gets through, or can I just mind control him? Okay. Oh, super shields blocks the mind control. No. Oh, they broke the door. Alright, well, no crew kill, I guess. 45 scrap will be fine. Alright, there's the flagship. Okay, so we can put up the defense drone with the 2 power we have remaining. And that's all the power spoken for. So we'll get buffer points in piloting, hacking. We can wait on doors for the time being. Everything else looks okay. Alright, let's go say hi to the flagship then. Alright, this is it, the Rebel Flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. Alright, so it's going to cloak and hack us right off the bat. Alright, you have one job. Actually, well, you have two jobs. First, you'll shoot down anything that tries to hack us, and then you will shoot down their missiles. I'm counting on you. After this fight is over, we are going to have a talk. Okay, so we have no damage on... Those systems are currently damaged. We got their missile system down, and it's going to be really just difficult for them to actually repair their shields until they kill someone. Our weapons fire fast enough, we might actually... I was hoping to kill off some crew before Phase 3. Still plan on trying to kill some crew. I might actually sidetrack to take out their hacking. Okay, no. I totally hear a fire. I don't know where it is. System drone will find it and put it out for me. Okay. Let's get rid of that nasty evasion. Got a breach, that's fantastic. Mind control. Oh, we got a fire. Got a crew kill. Come back online. Alright. Pretty clean phase 1. 20 scrap. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the hull repair. Oh, look at that. We're already at full health. That's an overachiever. See? See, defense drone? That's what you're supposed to do. Your job. Okay, got 48 scrap before we get to the base. Let's go ahead and get level 2 doors. Alright, you chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we actually ended up killing off quite a bit of crew. Fantastic. Alright, system drone, you can take a break. You did your job. Alright, I'm giving you a second chance. Now, what's great is you don't even have to deal with the hacking this time. You just have to shoot missiles down. Piece of cake. Oh, and a boarding drone. Alright, got the boarding drone. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't sneak through my hack. So if you turn the hacking drone off and on, waiting for this defense drone to try and shoot it down, you can actually get past the drone. So some people think you need like a defense scrambler, but no, just turning it off and on. That's how it works. All right, there goes their evasion. Once again, we take down the missiles, and once again, we will slow down any and all repairs in the shield room. I guess I can spend the extra power I have in evasion. Alright, there's the boarding drone. NG can go help. So we'll open up the doors. That way the breach that this caused won't drain the oxygen as quickly from the one room versus the entire ship. Okay, that's draining really fast. That door's open, that's why. Okay. Pump in level 2 oxygen to try and undo that damage really quickly. Alright, let's open the doors again. Should be fine now. This should, with level 2 oxygen, that should balance out completely. Oh, we're getting hit now. Alright, don't actually need the defense drone right now, that's fine. Clone Bay should bring our guy back online. Turn off evasion again. Alright, let's try and get more kills here. Nice and slow, we got this. It's okay that we actually take damage here if we're trying to get just a few more crew kills if possible. Unfortunately, our mind control just went down. We do have the hull repair to fix this up. System broken. My system repair drone got killed again. This is just cruel at this point, game. Alright. So a couple crew died. They'll be coming back online, no problem. You're gonna die anyways. And I have a fire somewhere. Okay, we can just vent that room. I don't think there's any place we can jump to. So now... Oh, the Brian J. Thank you for the host. You came in at an opportune moment. We look to be on the precipice of a stealth sea victory on hard mode. Alright, go ahead and fill all the hull up. So for Phase 3, we're actually going to jump into the Flagship. They will have boarding and teleporting. The main goal of this is, or the reason for this, is that if the fight goes bad, we always have the base to safely jump back to. So it's a particularly important strategy if we hadn't killed off many crew, that we could just jump back to the base, take care of whatever crew had boarded us, and then do whatever necessary repairs before fighting the Flagship again. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred its power to a teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared for this. Oh, they only have one crew left. Okay, so we don't even have to worry about boarding. go ahead, set up the defense drone. They do have mind control. Go ahead and cancel that out. This super Zoltan shield actually takes 10 damage before it drops down. And we can't mind control or hack through it until that happens. Alright, and with that, we've taken down the shield. Go ahead and hack the piloting. Okay, let's mind control again. There's no real point in mind controlling him since we're going to just like hack the piloting for our evasion. Negation there. Okay, got hit a few times there. Okay, we can turn that system, the defense drone off though. Their missiles are down. Okay, no, you were fine working on the engines. Actually want the NG to prepare the hacking, make sure that's online. We can go to drones, make sure that's online. This is totally fine. Okay, now we have no evasion to even bother with. Mind control is down, that's not a problem. This fight is ostensibly over at this point. Okay, I've killed off the crew, and AI takes over, and their ship is at 1 health. Come back! And there we go. That is only my second clear with this ship on hard mode. Oh, the Stealth C. Thank you, Elad. That was a really lucky run. I mean, it's very easy to have incredibly bad Sector 1s. We had tons of double rewards. And pretty much the perfect weapon system. I mean, double flak in the heavy to deal with the flagship as well. Congratulations, you advance from flagship 5,500 as. Woohoo! New personal best. Now I gotta go to sleep.